Alright, it looks like we got ourselves a little mini trailer apocalypse going. With this, Blue Beetle, and Across the Spider-Verse trailer dropping tomorrow, I can't remember the last time we nerds had a good trailer apocalypse like this. So this second trailer for Secret Invasion finally dropped last night. It's been like, what, over 6 months since the first trailer? I've honestly been waiting with anticipation for more marketing on this series in particular, because I'm really looking forward to this one. This is Secret Invasion. It's the first series in the MCU's Phase 5. It stars Sam Jackson once again as Nick Fury, and it's about the Skrulls that have infiltrated every level of life on Earth and now they're invading. The way this new trailer starts out, it's like, okay, now these Skrulls are finally coming out and making their move, which is what brings Nick Fury back down to Earth. Since we know he's been off planet for a while, but that does prompt me to wonder though, why now? Why are the Skrulls making their move now? What changed? Does it have something to do with the events of Avengers Endgame?
Possibly.
Yeah, maybe. Olivia Colman's gonna be in this show. We saw her in the first trailer. She's playing an MI6 agent, Sonya Fallsworth, and I guess she knew Nick Fury back in the day.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
It's almost a trope at this point for spy stories and espionage stories, where it's like everyone in the world seems to know the main character, like in John Wick. But dude, it's Olivia Colman. She's a great actress. I'm sure she'll kick ass here. And I do wonder what her relevance is gonna be to the story. Also, Emilia Clarke. We now know that she is playing Talos' daughter, Gia. Or is it Gia? I don't know, it starts with G. But that's really cool, and it's good casting. I really like Emilia Clarke. Apparently this character is gonna have some sort of vendetta against Nick Fury, since he didn't really fulfill his promise of finding the Skrulls a new home. So that should lead to a really interesting dynamic between the two characters.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
Looking forward to seeing that. There's a point in this trailer where the Avengers are mentioned.
Where are the Avengers? This war is one I have to fight. Alone.
You know, that's always a good point that's brought up in these solo stories. Like in Thor the Dark World, when the Dark Elves attacked, people were like, well, where are the Avengers? Why didn't they help out with the whole thing? But here though, we actually have a good story-based reason why the Avengers aren't showing up for this. Because Fury says this is a war that he has to fight himself. I guess he does feel responsible for this whole invasion. Oh, okay, so now I think I'm starting to piece it together. Maybe Nick Fury feels that guilt for never finding the Skrulls a new home. Maybe that's why the Skrulls secretly invaded Earth. Because they're like, oh, you're not gonna find us a new home, we'll just settle on your home planet. But we're mad at you, so we're gonna be bad guys. I don't know. Seems like a logical assumption though. We have Rhodey showing up again, and he's talking to Nick Fury, and he says, you are the most wanted person on this planet. To which I was like, okay, why is that? How did that happen? Maybe he's gonna be framed for something. Maybe a Skrull is going to shapeshift into Nick Fury and do something really bad in the public eye, and therefore Nick Fury is gonna be framed. I can see that happening. The action looks really cool in this trailer. I mean, we got cars blowing up, and apparently one of the bad guys has Groot arms. Yeah, like he stretches his arms out like Groot did in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I'm like, what? Since when can Skrulls do that? Yeah, that's new to me. Maybe they're not Skrulls. Maybe they're something else entirely. Or maybe this one can shapeshift into Groot or something. I don't know. Can they do that? I don't know what the rules are. The end of this trailer sends you for a loop, though.
One last fight.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, that line is kind of misleading. Because I'm like 95% certain that Nick Fury is not gonna die in this series. At first I thought he could, but then I remembered, oh yeah, well he's gonna be in the Marvels, that's already confirmed. So unless that's gonna be flashbacks, I'm pretty sure Nick Fury's gonna be okay. I really do gotta commend Sam Jackson, man. The guy is in his 70s, and he's still doing action flicks like this. And not only that, but he's been playing this character, Nick Fury, since day one of the MCU. That's 15 years. I guess he just really loves playing this character, man. I love that. That is commitment from an actor. In fact, now that I think about it, I think that makes Sam Jackson the actor who has been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the longest amount of time. Wow, yeah, go him. Which is all the more reason I am super excited for Secret Invasion. My big hope for it is that I really hope that it drops that MCU humor. From the looks of these trailers, it feels like it's gonna. It really seems like this series is gonna take itself seriously, which is great. This could be like a highlight of Phase 5, if not the entire multiverse saga. I know Secret Invasion is a big deal in the Marvel lore and the comics, so I'm pretty sure I will be doing videos on each episode of this one. And it's now coming out in June. I think the original plan was for it to come out in March, but since Marvel actually made the decision to now space out their stories, which by the by I thought was a very good decision, now Secret Invasion comes out in June. I'm looking forward to seeing how this series ties into the Marvels and the larger multiverse saga. Can't wait for it. So, the second official trailer for Secret Invasion. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on it? And how high are your expectations for this series? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, dude, have you seen that Blue Beetle trailer yet? That's gonna be my next video, so I'm gonna put that together. Peace!